Vivekananda School presenting online classes for class 6 Science chapter number 1 Sources of Food lecture number 2. Students, we have learned so many topics like herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers and decomposers. In our last session, today we will discuss about parasites. What are parasites? A parasite is a small organisms that depend on food for other organisms. Example, there are so many animals or organisms they are treated as parasites such as tapeworms, leech, hookworm, mosquito, etc. Tapeworms live in the body of large variety of animals including humans. Parasites, they live on the body of host and they take nutrition from the host. If they are present inside the body of human, it means human is a host and the living organism inside the human body is treated as a parasite. Let us discuss about the food chain. So what is food chain? A food chain is a sequence of organisms that feed on each other. It means who eats who. In this picture of food chain, plants are the producers and grasshopper, frog, snake, hawk are the consumer and fungi is the decomposer. So there are so many different types of food chain present in our environment such as aquatic food chain, grassland food chain and forest food chain. In every food chain begins with green plants, so they are called producers. Let us discuss a food chain which is showing grassland food chain in this figure. So grass is a producer, grasshopper is the primary consumer, bluebird is a secondary consumer, and snake is a tertiary consumer, and owl is a higher consumer. So in this food chain, grass produces food. It converts sun's energy into food energy and its energy goes to different organism. And so we can say all the organisms are interdependent for food on each other. A food chain always begin with the green plant as they convert sun's energy into food energy. These plants are eaten by the herbivores, then carnivores and then omnivores. Let us discuss about the food web. What is food web? A food web can be defined as a network of food chain which is connected together. There are so many food chain connected together and they will form a web-like structure that is known as food web. It is also shown in this figure a food web in the forest. There are so many animals, they are interconnected to each other through this food web. Let us discuss the importance of food chain. Every food chain is important and every organism of the food chain is also important. In a food chain, each organism obtains energy from the one at the level below. Number 2. Plants are called producers because they create their own food through the process of photosynthesis. If plants are not present, we are not able to make our food. Animals and consumers, because they cannot create their own food, they must eat plants or animals to get the energy that they need. So every organism that depends on plant directly or indirectly. So we can say food chain are very important part of our surrounding and the ecosystem. That is all for today.